Welcome back to The Royal Show. Today we're diving deep into the ongoing royal drama surrounding Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and the complicated friendships and family ties that continue to define their lives. So, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the royal family and all the behind the scenes stories you won't hear anywhere else. Prince Harry's closest circle of friends have recently broken their silence, giving the public a rare glimpse into the Duke of Sussex's private struggles. One of Harry's oldest pals has revealed that the prince is becoming increasingly homesick after years of living across the Atlantic, far away from his home country, his estranged family, and the people who once formed his strongest support network. With Harry returning to the UK for the first time in 5 long months, royal watchers are holding their breath. Could this visit mark a turning point? Will Harry finally reunite with his father, King Charles, after years of painful estrangement? At this stage, neither Buckingham Palace nor Harry's camp has confirmed a meeting. But what we do know is that Harry's schedule in Britain is packed with official engagements and charitable appearances. Still, behind the smiles and public duties, there lies a man who, according to friends, is quietly yearning for the familiarity of home. A close friend told The Standard that Spike, as Harry is still affectionately called by his old schoolmates, is seriously homesick. According to this friend, Harry has been reaching out more frequently in recent months, sending long and heartfelt WhatsApp messages to the very friends he grew up with. What's surprising is how his friends chose to react. Normally, they might have teased him, but this time, they held back. The messages weren't jokes or casual banter. They were filled with sincerity, nostalgia, and even regret. The same friend revealed that gradually, Harry seems to be sounding more normal. They actually made a decision not to make fun of the long texts. He's reaching out in a way he never has before. But one detail stands out whenever Harry reconnects with the old friends. Meghan is rarely part of those moments. Some of them now believe Harry is quietly longing for his past life, the one where he felt truly at home. Reports suggest that Harry has lost a significant number of his old friends since stepping away from royal duties and moving to California. In fact, some insiders claim he now has only about 6 close pals left in Britain. Why such a drastic change? A major turning point was his fallout with his childhood best friend, Tom Skippy and Skip. Tom, concerned for Harry's future, suggested he should live with Meghan before making the relationship permanent. According to authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand in their book Finding Freedom, this advice, though well-meaning, deeply upset Harry. As a result, Tom and his wife Lara were excluded from Harry and Meghan's wedding after-party at Frogmore House, a punishment that many insiders say signaled the beginning of Harry's new chapter and the end of some lifelong friendships. Meanwhile, other friends like Guy Pelly have tried to remain close to Harry while also welcoming Meghan into their lives. But it's clear that the once unshakable bonds of Harry's youth have been tested and, in many cases, broken. Prince Harry isn't the only one feeling the loss of family and friends. According to one of King Charles's own courtiers, the king still deeply misses his youngest son. Despite all the conflicts, Charles reportedly always called Harry "my darling boy" and showered him with affection. The courtiers shared that people think Harry got all his charm from Princess Diana. But so much of his warmth, his attentiveness, his ability to connect with people, those traits actually come from his father, the king. This insight paints a more human picture of Charles, a father who still longs for reconciliation, even as the public narrative often portrays him as cold or distant. During this visit, there is a strong chance that father and son could finally meet. The last time Harry and Charles were face-to-face was in January of last year, when Charles was beginning his cancer treatment. Their meeting lasted only 30 minutes, a brief pause in what has otherwise been years of silence. Royal commentators believe this trip could be different. A US source told the Mirror that it's clear there is now a determination on both sides to make this happen. Nobody is pretending the wider family issues have been resolved, but this is about beginning with Charles and Harry. For the first time in a long time, reconciliation is within reach. If true, this could mark the first step toward healing the fractured royal family. Although much depends on how Meghan, William, and the rest of the royals factor into this delicate balance. Harry's homesickness and his attempts to rebuild old friendships may reflect something much deeper than a longing for England. It may be a sign that the Duke of Sussex is questioning the cost of his choices, the move to California, the estrangement from William, the public fallout with the institution of the monarchy. At the same time, Harry and Meghan's life in America has brought them financial freedom, global influence, and the ability to pursue their passions without royal constraints. But has it come at the expense of the relationships that once defined who Harry was? As one royal insider put it, whenever anyone visits Harry in the US, it never seems to be with Meghan. That says a lot. So, what lies ahead? Will Harry and Charles embrace during this rare trip? Will Harry reconnect not just with his friends, but with the family that shaped him? Or will this be another missed opportunity? One more chapter in a story of estrangement, regret, and what could have been? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, Prince Harry may be living in California, but part of his heart remains firmly in Britain. Thank you for watching today's episode of Cody's Show. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more updates on the royal family. Until next time, stay tuned.